Hello friends, you are welcome. In today's lesson we'll be looking at something like this. This is a reinforced concrete water tank. Okay, so we are going to be looking at the modeling of this in today's lesson. Okay, so let's start. Alright, so this is a new project. Okay, I just created this project. So if I select this grid line, you can see my grid set out. Okay, the y, z and the x coordinate. Okay, I also created a grid, as in I've created elections, okay, and views. So if I do Control I, okay, you will see that these are the views that I have created. Okay, so if I just select this grid line B, okay, and I bring it to this side, okay, you will notice that I will have this elevation. So I have this to be my 0 level, and then plus 6 meter level, okay, and also plus 8.5 meter, 8.8 and 9.3. okay, so this is how I set out my elevations along the grid lines as well as along the planned view of this particular project we are going to embark on. Okay, so let's go back to the 3D view. Okay, so we are going to start now. Okay, so what we have to do, we open the concrete tab and select column. Okay, alright, so in the concrete column dialog, okay, we will be having D, okay, sorry, capital D, like this. This is 600, okay, meaning the diameter of the concrete column is going to be 600. okay, so if you scroll down, okay, you will notice that the top and the bottom constraint is 1700 and minus 450, okay, millimeter. So I want to make the bottom constraint 0, like this, and the top constraint I will make it 6000, just like this. Okay, so I pick this point to place the column. Okay, so this is the reinforced concrete column that will be carrying the water tank, the reinforced concrete water tank. So I can change the class of this to the class 1, okay, just like this, and I modify just like this. So the next thing I will be doing is I want to activate the plan view at plus 6 meter. Okay, so I will do Control P, okay, to go to the plan view, okay, of this 3D, and then I will do Control I, so I can be able to pick the plan view of this height, okay, height 6 meter. So I'll bring it to this side of the visible view, and then I click on OK. Alright, so we are having 3 views here, so I will click on the window to tie it vertical, just like this. So after which I will be able to locate view 3, plan plus 6 meter. So I want to do modeling using this view. I can now close this one, okay, then tie it vertical so it will be visible enough. Okay, so I want to start to model the water tank. Okay, so we pay a clear serious attention to this. So what I will do is we'll go to edit tab. Okay, you click on construction. We'll be using arc. Okay, so once you select the arc, we will pick this point, this center point, and then we, since we are having this the diameter of the reinforced concrete column to be 600, okay, the radius will now be 300. Okay, so I want to have an arc, okay, of radius 100. Okay, just like this, arc of radius 100, or I will be having an arc of radius 50, just like this. I will type 50, or 50 will not be enough, let's go by 100. So I will type 100, okay, and click on enter. So I will move this arc I will move this arc to this extent, okay, and then I will click here. So you can see I'm having a arc here, okay. So if I click on this arc, I can be able to adjust this radius, okay. For instance, let me just say 200, okay. All right. So this is the radius of the arc being 200. I can make it 150 if that is much, okay, just like this. I think I'm okay by this. All right. So I will go back to the construction tab again, and then select another arc. This time around, I will still pick the center point of the ROC column, move my hand towards these directions, and then I want to have a radius of 2500, just like this, okay. And I'll tap enter on the keyboard, then I'll move my hand towards the direction to be able to obtain the radius, just like this, okay. And then I will click. All right. So once I click, you can see I'm having it in this 3D. It's visible here, and but it is not visible here, okay. So after which, what I will do is I will deselect the command, okay. Then I will navigate to the 3D of this. All right. So if I do so, and then I try to rotate this, you will notice that I am having my arc visible here and here. So this one, now I want to copy it, okay, to some height, okay. So I will highlight it, right click, then select copy special linear, just like this. All right. So I will be copy it in the Z direction, which is the upward direction, and I want to use the, so I will go in this direction 2500, okay, just like this. Then I click on copy. So this is the 2500, okay. So I click on okay. All right. Then I will deselect the command, select this one, right click. I can now delete this now, okay, just like this. So having this point and this point as my construction line, I want to use lofting slab to connect this point and this point so as to form my slab thickness, okay. So what I will do is I will navigate to the concrete tab, just like this, and then I will select this slab, okay. So in the drop down, I will select lofted slab, just like this, okay. So after which I will select this, or I can come to the lofted slab dialog and then be able to assume a thickness that will be okay by me, okay, as well as the material of the slab and the class of the slab, as well as the concrete cover for the rebars, okay. It can be adjusted on this particular setting dialog, okay. So if all what I have here is okay by me, I will move forward, okay. Then I will select this. This is the first arc, okay. Then I will come up and then pick this one, just like this. So once I pick it, I have gotten the slab, okay, just an arc, okay. So this is part of the slab, okay. So after getting this one, now I will deselect the command. All right. So I will have to also select this construction line. I want to offset this construction line now at 300 mm, just like this, upward. So I click on copy. So you can see it's being copied, okay, successfully. So I click on okay, just like this. Then I will also go back to the slab tab, okay, select it, and then select the lofted slab, just like this. I'll pick this one and then pick this, so I can have this guide concrete, okay. So I will rotate this. If you notice very well, you see this is not well covered. So for me to make this covered and look uniform, I will select this slab and go to the settings. I can decide to make this particular one to be 250, okay. Then I will click on modify. So if I click on modify and then you check, you will notice that it has covered there. You notice that it has covered somehow very model, okay. So this is model, okay. So for now we want to populate this because I only have this at this particular quadrant, okay. So we have 4 quadrants, 1 2 3 4. Okay, but I'm having my slab at 1 quadrant. Okay, so I want to populate it to other quadrants. Okay, so for me to do that, I will have to select the all of this one. Okay, this is selected now. So what I will do, I want to navigate to the plan view of this 3D. So I will just click on, hold my control key and then press P to go to the plan view. Okay, so at the plan view I will right click and then copy special rotate. Okay, just like this. So I will pick the center point, after which how many number of these do I want? Since I've already occupied the first quadrant, okay, I have only 3 quadrants left. I will not make it 4 so that it will not coincide with this one. So I will align this and then pick 3 there. Okay, so the angle space we are considering in this case is 90 degree, because this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this one also is 90 degree. So it's going to rotate at 90 degree to populate at the remaining quadrant. Okay, so I will be having 90 here and then click on copy. So once I click on copy, I will have something of this kind. Okay, so I click on OK here. I will navigate to the 3D again by pressing Ctrl P. So I will deselect the command to have something of this kind. Okay, so this is what I am having for now. Okay, this one is the tank. You can see the volume of the water tank here. Okay, so I want to cover this reinforced concrete tank, so I will also need a reinforced concrete cover at the top. So for me to get that, I want to actually go back to this to the plan view, okay, of one of the elevations. Okay, so if I do Control I, okay, I will have all the views that I have created. So at this point I want to be dealing with plan view 8.8 meter. Okay, this one 9.3 meter. So I'll select this and then bring it to the visible view. Okay, so once I brought it to this visible view, I'll click on OK, just like this. So the next thing I will have to do is I will have to go to the edit tab, select construction line arc again. Okay, just like this, and then this time around I'll be having an arc of let me just say an arc of 150 radius. So I will just type 150, tap on the enter button, then move it toward this angle 90 degree. Okay, I want it to be on this angle 90 degree. Okay, so after which I will deselect the command, select this. Okay, and then bring it to that point. Okay, so I'm having an arc of radius 150 mm. Okay, so after which I will do Control P, all right, to get to the 3D view. Okay, so I will click to deselect the command. So you can see the arc here, this one, this small one here. Okay, this one. So after which I will navigate to the 3D view and then I will rotate it in such a way that I can see the arc. So see the arc here, this one, the one I just created. That is why you will have to take note of your elevations. Okay, so if you want to know more about creating elevations, you check in the description of this video. I will leave a link there for you that can take you to elevation setting. So after which I will go back to the concrete tab, select slab again, and then I will select this lofted slab. So after I selected the lofted slab, I want to work with this. If you check the direction of the arc I created, the small arc, this one, it is facing this side. Okay, so I will be working with this. There is a arc too at this level, this one. Okay, so you just select it like this, then come to this side and select this. So once you selected it, you will be having something of this kind. Okay, so if we rotate it, you see this is what you will be having. So for you to be able to trim this place out of this, just have to select this. Since this is a cover, okay, it does not need much weight. So what you need is to reduce this. For instance, I make it 100, okay, as the thickness of the reinforced concrete slab. So you can see it's becoming model now, but not that to model. So you select it again and then you make it maybe 50, okay, and click on modify. So you notice it's model accurately now. So after which I want to populate this also is other quadrants, because I'm having 3 quadrants left. Okay, so I will rotate it this way, select it, then do Control P to go to the plan view, right click and then copy special, rotate just like this. Okay, then I will clear the existing origins. Okay, then select the new origins just like this. The number I wanted is 3. Okay, number of copy I want is 3. The angle of rotation is 30, just like this degree. Okay, then I click on copy. So you will notice that it will ask if I should expand it. I'll say do not expand, so I just click that. Okay, so after which sorry, the angle I put here is 30 degrees, so it is wrong. It may not give us what we want, so you click on this point to undo it. Okay, so we come to this point and change the angle to 90 degree and click on copy. Alright, so I believe we have gotten what we wanted. Click on OK and then Control P to go to the 3D. Deselect the command. Alright, so this is what we actually wanted. Okay, so this is the cover and this is how the water tank actually looks. Okay, alright, so what next we will be doing is to place a rail on the top of this water tank. Okay, a kind of guide rail. So for us to do that, we will also navigate to the view, to this view of 8.8. Okay, so for us to be able to get that view, we will do Control I. Okay, and then you scroll down. This is 8.8 view, this one. So we will bring it to the visible view and then click on OK. Alright, so this is plan 8.8 meter. So at this point we want to place a rail. Okay, for us to be able to do that successfully, navigate to the steel tab and then select this steel column just like this. So once you select the steel column in the property dialog, click on this profile so as to edit profile. Okay, so in the profile editor you can just scroll down this point. You have circular yellow sections. Okay, you come down to tube. Okay, and then give it a thickness. I want this thickness to be 70. Okay, and then as in the diameter 70 and the thickness to be 4. Okay, click on apply it and then click on OK. Alright, so after which I may change the name to rail. Okay, just like this. So after which I want to place it somewhere here, this point. So pick this point to place it. Okay, I'll click on do not expand. So after which I will deselect the command. Now it is not visible just because if you go to the 3D view like this, you see it that it's not even visible here because we are at this level. Okay, we are at this level placing it, so it is not visible. So if you go back to the plan view, okay, and then we activate the columns again just like this. If you check this point, you see the top constraint, okay, and the bottom constraint. So this top constraint we will have to change it to 70, meaning the height of our array, and then the bottom constraint supposed to be 100, which will not be allowed. Okay, so since this is not allowed, the one we placed before is actually existing, but it's existing at this view, this 3D view. Okay, so what we need to do is deselect the command. Okay, all right, then just tie the window vertical just like this. Okay, then come to this view. So this is the one we have placed so far, this one you are seeing. So you can't now close this window and also close this one okay, then tight vertical. Okay, so this can be visible enough. Okay, so at this point being selected, this one, change this to, can change this to 0. Okay, just change this to 0. Okay, come to this point, change this point to let's say 700. Okay, just like this, and then click on modify. So you'll be having it like this. Okay, so at this point now, just is be selected, so right click and then click on move special. Okay, then select linear. All right, so we are moving it in the z direction, the upward directions. It's 1800, just like this. Click on move. So this has been moved, okay, to that point, so click on OK. All right, so if you rotate it, you can see it very well that it's been moved successfully. All right, so having placed it at this point, now what we need to do is we want to populate it in a circular array, okay, so as to have it round the whole of this brim of the tank. Okay, so what we need to do is be selected already, right click and then copy special linear. Okay, just like this. All right, so we may not necessarily use this method. Okay, so we click on OK. All right, so just do Control P. Okay, Control P to get the plan view. Okay, at this point you will just have to click on, right click and then copy special, then use rotate. This time click on rotate. Okay, so you clear the content of the dialog and then select the center of the column, just like this. Okay, now at this we need 22 of this. Okay, 22, just have 22. Okay, at the angle of rotation you make it 15. I want the angle of rotation to be 15. You can just increase this place to you can increase this place to 23, just like this, and then click on copy. So if you check it, do not expand, you will notice that this has been copied successfully. Okay, so if you do Control P, okay, just have to close this one, deselect the command. Okay, do Control P, you have this. Okay, all right, so having this one, now we need some other element of the array. Okay, all right, some structs, okay, to actually links two of this. So we use beam to do that. Click on beam. Okay, once you click on beam, in the dialog, go to the profile, scroll down, select this circular only section tube. Okay, and then you change the diameter. At this time I'll be having diameter to be 50. Okay, just like this, and the thickness to be 3, just like this. Click on apply it and okay. So after which we are going to connect this point and this point now. So you just have to rotate it in such a way that it will be visible enough, just like this. Then pick the top of this, the rod, okay, and then pick this top, so you can see it connected like this. Okay, so we want to make it more model, okay, by trimming this. You can see the way it is, it's not well trimmed. So what we need to come to the applications and component, type tube here, just type tube. Okay, just like this. If you scroll down, okay, you see this tube saddle. Oh, so pick this one. Okay, once you select this one, select this bigger one and then the primary one, it will be model. You can see. Okay, do the same thing here and here. All right, so after which deselect the command and then select this one, right click. We want to copy this linear, okay, in the direction minus 300 towards the z axis. Okay, we are moving it downward, that is why it is minus. So click on copy to have that. Okay, so click on okay. All right, so we want to populate this to, okay, round the whole of this circular surface, just the way the poles are. Okay, so selected this one, you have to hold your control key to be able to select this one as well, just like this. Right click and then click on select copy special, rotate, just like this. Okay, do Control P. All right, we are supposed to do Control P to go to the plan view. Okay, but don't mind. Okay, so we just have to clear this, or we leave this one, okay, just the way it is, and then click on copy. So do not expand. Okay, click on OK, and then you can now close this one. Okay, then tie this vertical so it can be visible enough. Okay, all right, so if you deselect the command, you will see what we have done so far. We have been able to generate the railing. Okay, so this is how it looks. You just have to right click and then click on fit. Okay, click on redraw. You notice you are still having the welding symbols. Okay, so for you to be able to remove the welding symbols, you have to click on the blank area of this window, right click on property, select display. Okay, and then check this welding. This is wet. Okay, so uncheck this point and this point, click on modify, applied. Okay, and then modify, applied. Okay, right, so you have something like this. So this is model enough. So this are reinforced concrete water tank. Okay, carried by only this single columns of diameter 600. Okay, so this is how to model this in Tekla Structure. All right, in the next lesson I will show you how to add reinforcement to this. Okay, how to reinforce this as well as the foundations. Okay, just like this. Okay, this we will do this in the next lesson. Okay, how to reinforce this just like this. You can see all the reinforcement details. Okay, just like this. So we are going to stop here. If you are new on this channel, you do it to subscribe, like the lesson, share it as well, and stay tuned for more advanced lesson. Bye for now.